Are you struggling with disabling past dates in your Material UI date picker? It can be a bit tricky, but don't worry, you're in the right place. Today, we will walk through how to disable those pesky past dates. I totally get it. It can be frustrating when users can select dates that have already passed. This is a common issue many developers face when working with date pickers. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, how do I disable past days before today's date in Material UI Date Picker? If this sounds like your situation, stick around as we find a solution together. So why would you want to disable past dates? It helps prevent users from making mistakes when selecting dates for events or bookings. Let's break down how to implement this functionality. And make sure to stay tuned. I have a handy tip at the end that will make your date picker even more user-friendly. To disable past dates in the Material UI Date Picker, the user should start by creating a function that checks if a date is in the past. This function will return true for past dates and false for today and future dates. Next, the user needs to integrate this function into the Date Picker component. This is done by passing the function as a prop called shouldDisableDate to the date picker. Now, the user should ensure that the date picker is properly rendered within a React component. This involves wrapping the date picker in a functional component. Finally, the user can test the date picker in their application. They should see that past dates are disabled and cannot be selected. Fun fact, did you know that the first calendar dates were recorded over 4,000 years ago? Just imagine how far we've come in managing dates and events. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user involves setting a minimum date for the date picker. They suggest using the useState hook to create a state variable for the minimum date, which is then passed as a prop to the date picker component. Now, let's see a response from a different user. An alternative solution from another user involves using the date picker from the @MuiLab library. They suggest using the disable past prop to easily disable past dates. Here's that handy tip I promised. Consider adding a visual cue to indicate disabled dates. This small addition can greatly enhance user experience. And there you have it. You've successfully disabled past dates in your Material UI Date Picker. Remember, a little attention to detail can make a big difference in user experience. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips.